Hi, I'm Steve Dudash, IHT Wealth Management. Welcome to this week's Wealthcast. All right, first of all, Happy New Year's. I'm a few weeks behind on this, but I'm still saying Happy New Year's to everyone. Two, I wanted to point out something that I've noticed in the last few weeks or so, kind of related to your guys' portfolios and situations. And it started with an article I read maybe about a month ago, that Goldman Sachs is coming out with this new fund or position that's goal is to do 3 times what the stock market's going to do. So in theory, if the stock market does 10%, it's going to do 30. So it's leveraging up what market returns are. And to me, that's very, very concerning. And I remember seeing a lot of this like in the late 90s, early 2000s as well. You have to be aware that when people are starting to really leverage up, and just like the housing market 10 years ago, and doubling down, in this case, tripling down on expected returns, that's usually not the best sign of where we're at in our cycle of things. That's where that exuberance, and if you ever look at the cycles on these things, hits, and the aftermath isn't usually the greatest. I think our economy's in a good place, and I think our markets are in a good place, and the world environment, barring some silly war going on, is in a good place. But when you start seeing these, just know one thing. If it's showing you triple on the upside, that means that potentially you're looking at triple on the downside. And if a bad year comes, a normal bad year, and it's negative 15%, now you're looking at negative 45%. And I think that gets lost sometimes, and I think people forget it works both ways. Certainly when we're in 10 years of an upcycle here, you forget both sides. So the moral of the story here is know what you're getting yourself into, good and bad, and make assessments accordingly from there. Finally, I wanted to end with a little update on IHT. We're in 14 states now. We have 36 offices, 37 offices, and we're about to open up another big one in a couple weeks, which I'll announce here in a little bit. So just wanted to throw it out there, keep people up to breast of what we're doing as a firm. Call me, email me, text if you have any questions, or Twitter at IHT Wealth. And I hope you have a nice weekend. Take care. Bye.